Hello? Anybody out there? Um, Still getting some things a little better situated. I did start this very much later than I was planning, but going to the gym will do that. You go to the gym and you're like, "Oh, well, I'll just get home, then I'll take a shower, then I'll get everything ready," but you don't take into account um, getting ready to take a shower and then taking the shower and then like eating a food because like you need to recuperate proteins from having exercised, and like the process of making the food when your plan was originally to make a tuna sandwich because tuna is yummy, but you remembered, oh wait, we don't have a can opener right now because our last one is like really really bad, and like we got rid of it, but like we didn't. And like I guess there was other stuff I could have made, like a mac and cheese, but that would have taken like a longer time because I would have to do it in the pot. But then you remember that you have like potatoes, and potatoes are like the best food ever. And uh uh what is it? What was it? And then you like spend like, God, let me check my messages because I was live cooking these potatoes with my friends. Um, let's see. Started geez, was it like 7? No, it wasn't 7. Okay, like 7, like 7:15 I started making the potatoes, and I didn't finish until like 7 7:50. So that took like what, 45 minutes? Jesus, that's awful. Really bad potato making time. Um, it probably would have been faster if I had just what's the word? It was like if I just cooked the potato and just left it at that. And like, maybe added some butter. But like I decided to cook two potatoes and they were like slightly different sizes, so they cooked at different speeds. Um, and I had to like take that into account, and then I added like a bunch of stuff to it. Like I put butter obviously, but I also added a little bit of like salt and pepper, and I also added like okay, don't attack me for this, but I put not sour cream, it wasn't sour cream, it was like a little bit of mayonnaise because I was like, I need something else in there, so like it won't just be like dry and be butter. Like, I mean, butter would have made it not dry in the first place, but I didn't add enough butter, and I was like, I don't want to use like half a stick of butter for this because I'll feel weird about it. So I was just like, I don't know, use a little bit of mayonnaise. um but anyways, we we had a good yummy meal, and like also the time setting up the stream and then eating my food. uh yeah, so like I'm an hour late to when I wanted to start the stream, but maybe this is better, maybe it's better this way. um so to anybody who is in here, welcome, welcome. The plan for today is doing a little bit of Flight Rising grinding because it is a festival week and I have not done any grinding today. I don't know how well this will go. I really have no idea. Um it's been a minute since I've done grinding on Flight Rising too. It shouldn't be that difficult. It's like it's it's literally Flight Rising. I've done this before. I've grinded before on Flight Rising. I think it's just gonna be fodder training for me today because it's something I need to get done anyways, or like I've wanted to be getting done anyways. But yeah, we're just gonna like we're just gonna, I don't know, do it. It's something to do, and I do want to stream Final Fantasy 14 later, but like I wanted to try out Flight Rising grinding just to start. Because if there's anything I could do like on stream, like there's a bunch of other like hashtag like air quotes real video games I could play on stream. But if I want to really become a hashtag like, I don't know, pet sim or browser based website streamer, then I guess Light Rising grinding is something that like I could do to amass maybe an audience. I don't know. Light Rising heads, I don't know if they're out there. So yeah, enough rambling. Let's see about getting this started. Oh Jesus, where did OBS go? OBS. There it is. There's OBS. And scene. Lightrising.com. I have a lot of money and I don't know what to spend it on because I just really don't care about Flight Rising right now. I think I already did all my dailies today. Yeah, I did my familiar bonding. You can check out the I guess I didn't do my trading post dailies today. Okay. I think I need a brew of a copper muck to get another batch of 20. We'll get that out there. Get my daily. Yeah, just take it. Just take it, girl. Who cares? Trip is one. Okay. Okay. Easy. Satin? Okay. I don't know. Bamboo Falls. Reflect. Whoa. It's almost like Final Fantasy. I think we got 2 sprockets out of that. All right. What's all my dailies then? Oh, and Arlo's, which I don't care about. I guess just for an idea of, I haven't bought anything. Okay, I guess I do have a good number of sprockets to start with. So that's good. I don't remember really having this many. Or I guess last year I might have kind of like slept on. No, because I think I did do a good job like grinding last year for the. I'll check my familiars from last year. Here's the Narwhal. That's Night of the Nocturne. Could have been before or after. Okay. Yeah, having 4 of them, that was pretty average for me. Cause like the one I really dropped the ball on was Starfall, which would have been the one after this, I think. Yeah, I only have 2 Asters of Starfall. I really dropped the ball on Starfall that year. I don't know what happened. And then, I recovered with the Riot. Yeah. Oh my god, all these Night of the Nocturne familiars are like disgusting. I could probably grind Night of the Nocturne stuff this year. Oh man, that'll be awful. I probably could have done a bit better on getting the Griffins last month. Let me look at it again. It's pretty good. I don't know how to feel about this year's well, I like the Griffin theme. I don't like this thing. I respect the people that do like him though. I'm gonna zoom in just so that that is not Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. That is way too zoomed in. This might be that it's why is it on a, is it just on the line because of the okay, there we go. Hopefully that's a better viewing experience for the stream. But then you guys are gonna see how like nothing on this website was designed for like large screens. So maybe I should just like yeah, you guys are just getting the 200 view. I don't remember if that's how I had it. No, I think it's like way too zoomed in for me already. But like I'll for you guys, for viewers at home, I will have this a little bit more zoomed in. All right. I haven't seen. Ooh, that's actually not that bad. I don't know if I would give this to anybody I own though. But it's really good. It's very good. The sword. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. I liked the light sword a lot better. Let me see if I can find it. I should be able to find it because I don't really collect apparel. Those are the golden rays. I only got 2 of them. Weren't these like really good? Yeah, they were okay. Where is it? Light sword. Light sword is like a very standard I don't know what kind of sword that is actually now that I look at it. It's not the fault of lightning for having very like a bit of a more niche aesthetic than you know, something like light, but man, this is such a like this is a much more aesthetically pleasing sword to me, even if I'm not really into some of the design aspects of it all. I don't even want to think about how spirals work. Yeah, I think I much prefer this to, you know, this stuff. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's not for me. It's just to own. I also looked at the skin. I did look at the skins. I think it was like day 1. I just looked at them and I was like, no thanks. None of them really spoke to me. Like they're cute. I'm never gonna have an eternally youthful hatchling, probably. I don't have any dragons that really fit a lightning theme in this way. I feel like last year maybe had some. Okay, honestly though, this kind of goes hard. But I already have aluminum with a skin or accent or whatever, and it's a lot nicer. Thunderbridge isn't too bad either. Actually. It's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know. That one's crazy on him, actually. Claims to not really be into the designs of skins this year, is trying them out and is like, wait a minute, he's kind of rock. Like, okay, this one actually really works because that's for like a breeding pair I have planned out, but I wouldn't want to have this on my dragon if I didn't have a matching one for the male. So like it's kind of useless to me. But yeah, I'm not gonna be too focused on like making or on buying skins this year. I don't really care. I tend to only buy what I really, really want. And okay, this one's also not bad, but I'm not sure if I would want either of these dragons to have a skin. Like that one's not bad, but it kind of clashes in a way I don't like. Nah, I don't know. So yeah, let's get to the Colosseum. Organized party. We're gonna just do fodder training, like I said, so I need to scroll all the way down to find fodder. There they are. Meyer. Oh, you know what? I haven't tried out the new Boneyard yet. I might do that at some point. I don't know about today, but I might do that. Oh, this is a bad start. 3 Kelpies is not the best start for fodder training, but we move. A crit? That's evil. Very evil. At least it was just one crit. We're gonna do that again, even though it's kind of risky this time. Ooh, yeah, that was a bad play. I'm gonna take a little sip. We move. I'm trying to remember. I think when you're training fodder for profit, you go to level 7. So I might do that unless it feels too tedious. We're already at like level 4, so it's not too bad so far. But like we'll just have to wait and see. Captcha. I'm trying to think of things I can like ramble about while grinding. You know, because a lot of people generally prefer to, you know, have something to listen to. Ow, crap. My bad. I forgot to rally. We can recover from that. Oh, my HP is lower than I thought it was. Oh, that's scary. We go to main menu because that scared me. That really scared me. Okay, Psyworms for a start isn't bad. It's pretty good, actually. As long as you don't get hit with confusion. Or, wait, do they have confusion? Or am I thinking of, like, the one that, like, the light one? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're gonna kill them. Don't hurt me. Easy. No damage. And another triple Psyworm start. And we're gonna generate breath again to, you know, give ourselves a little bit of a buffer zone. Ah, see, it's that one. The actual attack isn't that bad. It's the like special that really scares me, because I think that one just kind of like it's almost like it paralyzes you. You can't even use like spells. I don't know. I don't remember the Flight Rising terminology for any of this. I'm like really out of practice. Oh, am I like... Yeah, I should probably be zoomed in a bit more. Oh my god, did I... Oh, I didn't do the thing right. Hold on. I'm gonna zoom in. Is that like visible on the stream? I don't know if it's visible on the stream at all. Yeah, it doesn't look visible. I don't, you guys didn't see it. Zoom in. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it that I zoomed in, I promise. You know, no, it's better zoomed out. If the stream didn't pick it up zooming in, it's probably for the better, because now that I'm now that it's zoomed in on my screen, I'm like, yeah, you can tell this is a game that wasn't made for such a scale. We're almost at level 7, which didn't feel too tedious. I did have that small hiccup with the with resetting. But it wasn't that bad. Arguably a little bit relaxing, which a lot of people talk about. Like people like Flight Rising grinding is a little bit contentious, because on one hand it is very mind numbing, because like people have already figured out a meta for it, and like there's no reason to ever deviate. from said meta. So it's kind of just like you can run on autopilot. You can run this on autopilot, and a lot of people aren't fans of that. And like, I get it. I'm kind of also like that. I really, really have to want to do grinding to really care to even do it in the first place. Like, I have to have a really good reason to want to do it. But some people will just like do it. They'll just do it and like kind of treat it as like background noise for like other things they're doing. Or like they'll watch a movie while doing it. Which I have done actually before, but like for me, watching the movie was like for me to be able to do the grinding. It wasn't like a little, oh, I'll do something else with my hands while I'm here. You know, to sort of like, I guess you could describe it as kind of like stimming. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I see both ways of it because I can kind of appreciate the monotony of it all. At least it's like easy to do. It's easy to once you figure it out, once you have read the guides and you like understand the very simple like loop of the techniques, it's so easy and you can just do it. But it is so boring. It is so boring. I have no idea how I used to like really grind. Like I used to like I'm still pretty much a fodder breeder. My pairs are kind of like designed in a particular way, but none of them ever sell, so they just wind up being fodder. And I used to like regularly train my little rejects, but like um yeah, I don't do it anymore. Flight Rising has just I've kind of just lost interest in Flight Rising in general, unfortunately, because it's not a bad game. I just I find other games a lot more interesting. But you know, saying that now, I would say like the other game that has kind of captivated my interest. So like recently it was it was Lyoden, and it still is. I still like Lyoden. Or at least I like appreciate it on a deeper level at this moment than I do Flight Rising, but I have not been playing it as much as I did when I like got back first when I first got back into it. I kind of fell off. So I'm kind of like, ah, no, am I losing it again? Am I just like not interested in any games right now? Oh man, speaking of which, I forgot about Chicken Smoothie. I need to check on Chicken Smoothie. I don't want to like check on it during the stream though. I mean, I'm sure nothing bad would happen, but it's one of those things of like, I don't know. Doesn't feel like good form. Chicken Smoothie scares me a little bit. Like, I really respect it for having been around for as long as it has been around. But good lord, the trade economy over there is like nefarious to me. All right, we're almost at level 7 for this batch. Actually going to take a moment to drink a water. For streams like this, it would definitely be good to have a little companion with me to talk to really bounce off of. Oh, let me snap my wrists real quick. And my nails. Not my nails, my knuckles. Don't snap your nails, it's like scary. Ugh. You know what, my back too. Snap it all. Snap, crackle, pop that. Pop it all. Ugh. Do a little stretch. I have not been streaming for that long, have I? Yeah, it's barely been like 20 minutes at best. Alright. Almost done with this batch. Oh, you know what? If there's nobody here, I can talk about things that are like a little bit embarrassing that I'll only end up regretting um like a little bit after. Like once the VOD goes up, then I'll start regretting it, but like in the moment I can talk about it now. So like um this Monday, I got a package in the mail. And it was something that I had been waiting for a long while. It was a Nendoroid of Diavolo JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that I had pre-ordered like, I don't know, a month ago, a month prior. And it was like a very impulsive decision because like, in hindsight, I'm like, maybe those like $50 would have been better spent I don't know, in my savings or something. But at the moment, in the moment when I ordered it, I was like, yes, yes, my guy. This is dangerous. This is scary, by the way. What's happening on the screen right now is very scary. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. We move. We move and we won. But in the moment I pre-ordered him, I was like, yes, 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 Diavolo. I need him. And he came in the mail like on Monday, 2 days ago now. And I like him. I like him. I don't know what to say. I'm quite fond of him. He's on my dresser right now. When he came home, the first thing I did was open the box, of course. And I kind of tried to get him situated. But then like immediately afterwards, I decided to hold like an entire photo shoot where I was like, I decided to put the box like and all the contents of the box onto the floor. I turned off the lights to my room, and then I just started taking pictures of his like scattered pieces, like with flash on, using my phone, because it was very, very funny to me to like just see these like images in the dark of like the scattered Nendoroid pieces of Diavolo. Like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that was bad. I not only did I, this is a, hold on. We can recover from this and it'll be very embarrassing. Even though I could literally just refresh, but like, no, I want this EXP. You are not gonna get me to back down. I want this EXP. Now, what was I saying about him? About Diavolo? Yeah. I just took a bunch of pictures of him in the dark because I thought it was funny, and it was funny. I posted pictures of it on Tumblr, and not to brag, but a lot of them got at least one like by my mutuals. So I was basically, the next comedian of JoJo Tumblr, but not to brag. And yeah, I might try to pull up some pictures of him or some of the funnier pictures I took in a minute, but I'm not sure. Because like, even though I didn't do anything, I didn't take any pictures that would have been too identifying of me. I kind of am like, it's still very embarrassing to think about. They are on my Tumblr though, on my main Tumblr. If you know what that is, then like, feel free to take a look. It's probably buried under my queue, but like, it's pretty much like it's pretty much like, it should not be more than like a page or two down my blog. And I did post this on there as well, but like, it's so crazy to me that Diavolo was like my first ever Nendoroid, because Nendoroid is like a very like Good Smile Company, who produce Nendoroids, are obviously like well known in the like anime manga slash, I think they do things for games too. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't remember. But like a lot of anime manga stuff, they're very well known in those uh circles, of course. Um and like I always thought my first Nendoroid was going to be from my like from my first ever like anime manga series that I like kind of could really call my first one. I guess technically, depending on how you look at it, it could be argued the first anime I had ever watched was like, stuff like Pokemon, um, or Ranma One Half, because my sister would let me watch clips of it on YouTube back in the day. But like the first one I like clearly remember watching and like being invested in the plot and the characters of was D Gray Man, which is not very popular today, but was extremely popular when I was younger, but not like really old enough to participate in the the fandom of it all because I was like a child. Um but yeah, there's like a handful of D Gray Man Nendoroids, and I want to say there's one of Alan. There's one of Conda. I'm not sure if there is one of Lena Lee. There should be. There's no way there isn't. I'd be very surprised if there isn't a Lena Lee Nendoroid. And I want to say there is one of Lavi as well. But the only ones I remember definitively that exist are the Alan and Conda Nendoroids, because I have those on my wish list on my figure collection. Because they're like they're my favorite characters, I guess. Well, okay. I guess if I were to describe favorite characters for D Gray Man, like Alan is definitely one of them. But before Conda, I would say Alma, who, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, the point is, I did not anticipate, like if I was ever, if you pulled me into a room like a year ago, or even at the beginning of this year, and you told me, hey, I'm gonna buy an Nendoroid soon, what do you think it's gonna be of? I would have been like, oh, it's finally gonna be those D Gray Man Nendoroids that I have been wanting forever. But no, it wasn't. It was JoJo. And even within like the JoJo intellectual property, if it was gonna be anyone, it probably would have been Narancia, because not to embarrass myself or anything, Narancia is a character that means a lot to me. If you if you knew me in like 2016, 2017, 2018 on Tumblr, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you didn't, well, he was just a very important character to me. But yeah, like I thought it would have been Narancia, and if not Narancia, then I don't know, Kakyoin. Kakyoin is also a funny guy I enjoy. Even though his character is a little bit tarnished for me because of interpersonal problems from that era, but the point is that like there was like a lot of characters I thought it would have been before Diavolo, but something just decided to possess me this year, and now Diavolo and Doppio, technically, because it's both of them, I mean, technically, in a way. Now they're just in my room. Now they just live here with me. It's crazy to really think about. Like, man, even in the context of like, oh well, what if you got like a villain you enjoyed? I don't know. I probably would have gotten Cars first. Cars is like, I think. Well, okay. Cars isn't my favorite villain. Okay, make me sit down in a chair. A year ago, you asked me who my favorite like primary JoJo antagonist is, and I'd be like, I don't know, probably Cars. I probably would answer Cars, but that's not like oh, I messed up so bad. We can recover from this. We can totally recover from this. But yeah, like Cars isn't, he's not my favorite character that is an antagonistic figure. But out of like the major ones, like the main ones, like, you know, your Dio Brando, Cars, Dio all caps, Kira Yoshikage, Diavolo, and then Enrico Pucci. I guess I would say I probably would answer Cars because I don't know. Like if you told me which one's the best villain, you like, and I had to like provide an answer that is like considered correct, I probably would answer, like today, I would probably answer Pucci because I have been I'm really learning. I've been listening and learning about the highs and highs and highs of Stone Ocean, and like, wow, they were not messing around with Stone Ocean. But like in terms of personal preference, I don't know. I guess Cars is like the closest to a favorite. I'm trying to remember, who did I even enjoy? Like, I don't know. Like part one Dio is fine. He's a fine villain. Cars is Cars. I enjoy him for what the hell are they doing to me? Did you see that? Dude, it's not looking good. Survive? No crit. Thank you for no crit. Okay, we're resetting. We're resetting that. Oh, my Baldwin. Silver Muck? I don't want Silver Muck. I want Copper Muck. Try that again. Mushroom. Okay, that's fine. Cars, I enjoy because, I don't know, I like him. I really don't even know how to explain my enjoyment of Cars right now. Dio, all caps. Okay. Here's where it gets interesting because I like him as like a villain. He's like one of the better villains. I like his design. He's like very entertaining. But like, I don't know. I kind of don't really care about him at this point in time anymore. I don't know. I kind of lost the sauce on him. Because like I said, he is fun. He is very entertaining to watch. But I think I'm kind of like over part 3 as like a JoJo part for some reason. Maybe if I revisit it, I'll enjoy it. I'll like learn to enjoy it again. But I kind of don't care. And then there's Kira, who is a good villain, and I really am a fan of like what he represents as an antagonist. In terms of like the themes of it all, you know, like Josuke, the protagonist, being defined by his ability to like not exactly heal, but like rebuild, you know, recreate. And you know, Kira's ability being focused entirely on destruction. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. And there's also something else to be said about like reading deeper into the themes of like, I don't know, I don't want to get into it here, but like he as a character who is like a man who feels entitled to be able to live a like peaceful regular life, even though he literally murders women like on the regular to satisfy his like, you know, desires. I don't know, there's something very interesting there, and I appreciate it, and I respect the vision. But I don't know if I would call him a favorite. Out of all the enemy stands, like antagonist stands, Killer Queen is definitely up there. I love Killer Queen. Killer Queen's a very good design and it's a very good ability. Um but like Kira as like a character, again, he's like good, but I don't really consider him a favorite. I don't even know where to begin on Diavolo though, because like again, like years ago, like a year ago, if you were to ask me what I thought of Diavolo, I'd probably be like, I don't know. I don't know. He's probably like one I enjoy. Like I just wouldn't have really many thoughts on him because like even though I was a pretty good fan of part 5, I was much more interested in like the protagonists and the minor villains of the or the minor antagonists of it all. Your La Squadra in particular. God, La Squadra was an experience, man, in fandom. If you were there for it, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't, I don't even know where to begin. Um, but yeah, like I did not really have any opinions on Diavolo before this year that weren't like, Doppio is funny because he is funny. But like Diavolo, I don't remember what I thought about Diavolo at all. I feel like my mind has been like overwritten by like whatever happened to me a couple months ago to become kind of obsessed with him. I don't even know where to begin with that. Like I don't know. I don't know what to say. Um and then who's after? Okay, then it's Pucci. Then it's Pucci for the 1 through 6 villains. Who also a year ago I would probably be like, I don't know, I don't really care about him cuz I wasn't really big on part 6. But like, today I'm like, well, part 6 is peak. And like the plan of it all, like the machinations that result in the climax of part 6 is crazy, and like Pucci is a very very fascinating character to me. He's definitely like a character that I think is probably one of the best ones, but like is unfortunately overshadowed by the other previous antagonists for various reasons, including but not limited to being like part of the being like the part 6 antagonist, which is like unfortunately one of the most like contentious parts from what I remember back in my day. I think it has garnered a lot of love recently, which is good, but like it really doesn't help the fact that like it got released in the worst way possible via Netflix before they started doing their like the normal anime release schedule of like once a week. They just did the batch thing because that was like their formula. That was their like, yeah, people will binge it and then it'll be like, watch this, binge this show, guys. But like it didn't work because like when people watch anime, like the hype dies so fast if it's just like if you just release it in a batch. And like nobody talks about Stone Ocean as much compared to the other parts, which I don't want to blame 100% on Netflix's handling of it all, because like that's not fair to Netflix. People don't engage with Stone Ocean. Like the fact that people don't engage with Stone Ocean isn't just because of Netflix, because if it was just because of Netflix, then like by now there should have been some sort of resurgence, Like enough time has passed. People revisit stuff all the time. And like all of JoJo is on Netflix right now, if I remember right. No, he got me. Okay, it's over. And by it's over, I mean I need to stall like hell. But what was I saying? Like all of JoJo is on Netflix and people revisit those previous parts all the time. All the time. Even today, they just revisit it because it's a show they like. But nobody, or at least like in the wider spheres of JoJo fandom that I see, nobody nobody cares about Stone Ocean, and it's unfortunate. And like, I can think of a lot of reasons why, but you know, if I were to say them out loud here, I mean, nobody's in my stream. What are they gonna do to me? What are they gonna do? They're gonna comment on my VOD saying I'm wrong? Like, okay, do that. Yeah, people don't engage with Stone Ocean because it's like a primary, like, or like it's the one that's got Jolene as a protagonist, and Jolene is good. Jolene is a good character, but a lot of people kind of just chucked her up to being like, oh, that's the first JoJo that's a girl. Whoa. And like, this battle's never gonna end. But yeah, it's misogyny. It's misogyny. It's literally just misogyny. And we're never gonna make it out. It's never gonna get better because it's awful. We live in an awful world. This is awful. This is an awful fight. This is what I get for talking about Stone Ocean in this manner. I love Stone Ocean though. What are they doing to me? I mean, I guess I was able to like recuperate my. Okay, look, it's gone now. Please. Oh, finally. That was awful. That was an awful fight. I don't know what I was rambling about earlier. I don't know. Stone Ocean is good, but people don't give it time of day because of misogyny. There. That's it. That's the point. But everybody will eat up Steel Ball Run. And don't get me wrong. Steel Ball Run is good. But it's such a like tonal, not tonal, but like it does feel like whiplash going from Stone Ocean to Steel Ball Run. I don't know. To be fair, I do need to revisit Stone Ocean. I need to revisit a lot of JoJo because a lot of my memories are just pretty much forged, or they're just like what I remember of JoJo from when I was like younger, you know, 2016, 17, 18. I guess probably as late as like 2019 now that I think about it, because I did watch a little bit of the part 5 anime when that was coming out. But like, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I can remember. And Stone Ocean in particular was one I don't ever, or like, I did read it. I did read it when I was younger, but I didn't really engage with it as strongly or as like well as I should have because I was like, again, a child. And like, I engaged with a lot of JoJo in a more superficial way back then because again, I was a child. And like, okay, not to imply that that JoJo is like children's media or like it's a show for babies, but like I think the part that I was able to really understand the best back then was part 4, which is like, oh yeah, part 4. And like, again, this isn't to insinuate part 4 is like bad or anything, but like my friends are like, one of them is like revisiting and the other one is experiencing it for like the first time ever, and they started with Stone Ocean because there's something wrong with them. And that was a mistake because all the other parts kind of just pale in comparison to Stone Ocean in terms of like the end of it all. Or like okay, again, this is their words, not mine, but like in watching Stone Ocean, it was like, I'm moving to mouse mode just because I'm holding something in my arm. Stone Ocean is not like a show, or like it's not like Araki in general is not like afraid to do sillies or to be a little bit juvenile, and Stone Ocean isn't like exempt. It's not like 100% serious mature, but like part 4 is probably like the silliest and goofiest it kind of gets, at least from the get-go, at least from the start. They're very much teenagers, in a setting that is like there is danger on the horizon, but there isn't a lot of like imminent, like it's not very imminent, you know? So there's a lot more like levity to to everything in part 4 until like, you know, shit gets serious, until there's a like an arc happening. Um so that's like, oh, that's interesting to really, like, that's what they've pointed out. That's what, you know, my friends have pointed out. And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense then why, when I was younger, if you were to ask me what the best JoJo part is, or what's my favorite JoJo part, it would probably be between part 5 and part 4, because part 4, and like the reasoning I would give for part 4 is that like, or like, okay, for part 5 I would probably say it's because it's got characters I really enjoy. But for part 4, it's like the entire package was very appealing to me. I'm already at level 7. Why am I doing this? What a waste. I do not know if my ramblings are making any sense right now. It is not looking good for me. Okay, where are we at? Oh, we're down to 3 dragons. And I actually need 1. I need 1 more so I can have leveled my full set. Okay, back to the mire. But yeah. It's just very interesting to kind of reflect on JoJo. And again, I need to actually revisit it because I'm like kind of stuck in this weird space right now where I feel like I remember so much about it, so I don't really see a point in rewatching or rereading a lot of it, because like I already basically know what happens, but like that's not a good reason. Like, I do not have to explain why it's not a good reason. I think anybody could like figure out or like understand that like a statement like that is just so bad. It's so like superficial. It's so like okay, well then you just don't care. Because why should I trust the memories of a 16, 17-year-old as someone who is now like 22? Like, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't trust my teenage self's memories of this series, which is like, I don't want to say it's like, it's not immensely deep. It's not like a deep series. It's not like there's layers and layers of like metaphor and double meaning. A lot of things are very intricately planned and thought out, but it is not that serious. JoJo's is not that serious of a work in terms of its themes. At least at the start, it's not. But like, I should want to still engage with media. Like, sorry, I need to take a minute to like articulate these thoughts. I think that's part of the reason why I feel like I've been just very, very rambly, because I'm just saying what comes to mind and not really thinking. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is, it is not so deep, but it is still a work of writing. It is still a work of art that the creator put thought into. So I need to engage with it in that way and actually like, you know, do media analysis on it. Oh crap. Wartoad. Like, it isn't fair for me to just rely on the memories of someone who didn't really get things as well as they thought they did. You know, I'm not saying I'm stupid or anything, but like, I was a child. There's a lot of things about media that I didn't understand that well back then, or just writing in general, that I now understand and appreciate a lot more now. What did you do to me? It didn't even do the thing. Lol. Lamel. And a dodge? Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, that was a bad move. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was awful. It's over. It has never been. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some medicine. We're gonna take some medicine and hope. We use a lot of hopium that is gonna attack the other thing. It didn't. But I think we gained more HP than we lost, so we're gonna do that again. And that's dangerous. We lost our thing. Okay. We dodged. Okay, so we're back. We're so back. We are so back. Whatever serious, deep thoughts I had about JoJo, they're out the window. They are completely out the window right now because I'm like so stressed about this toad. This is just like something that would this would happen to JoJo. Yes. Oh my god. It feels like we got like nothing out of it, but I guess we did level up. We got these little critters. Oh, and I need to keep fighting. I should have probably refreshed, actually. I don't really want to refresh, though, because it's like... Can I just, like, eat you alive? No, why did I do that? No, do it again. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna... You're going to mess around and find out, as the phrase goes. Ooh, what did I burp? And I did it wrong. I did it, okay, maybe I should refresh in a minute. Oh, I might die, actually. Unless... Okay, yeah, I have resistance. Never mind, I'm not in danger. I'm not in as much danger as I thought I was. And I have lost whatever point I was making about JoJo. The point is that like I need to engage with media as an adult, or like media that I consumed as a child. I need to engage with it again as an adult because I am like a completely different person now than I was then, and it isn't fair to have a lot of like these ideas I have about it. Like it's not fair to the media. It's not fair to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for me to just be like, yeah, from what I remember about this show that I watched when I was like a teenager, I didn't like this thing, or I thought this thing was really cool. Like, you know, those opinions are valid because like everyone's opinions on things are valid or whatever. But I don't feel it's fair. And like, it's also not fair for me as a person. Like, why should I just leave myself trapped with the opinions of a 17, 16-year-old? You know, it's not fair to me. Like, come on, let me grow up. Anyways, we did as much training as we could for this first batch. And we're gonna just exalt. We're gonna exalt what we can right now. That didn't get leveled, so we're just gonna start over here. Exalt. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna zoom out for this one, actually. There we go, because that way the exalt button's actually there. Was the Tundra the only one that didn't give me a sprocket, or was I like not looking correctly? I think this is the last one. Okay. No, I still had 2 more. My bad. And 3 more. Wait, what? Did I not level them? Okay. Oh, I guess I could do another. Okay. My bad. Did Baldwin yet? Not Baldwin. Okay, so I can do one more round of leveling. How long have I been streaming for? Give me a second. I've been streaming for an hour, which isn't bad. That's how you say pretty good. Pretty good. I want to stream longer, but I don't really know if I want to keep grinding because I don't know what to talk about. Nobody's in here for me to like, you know, riff off of. I can hear my siblings or like my family members from the other side of the house, and I'm like, I hope nobody hears them because like as much as I love my family, um I know how annoying it is to overhear things happening in the background when you're watching something. Um but you know, whatever. I think my other plan I had for today was Final Fantasy 14. But I am not sure if I do want to do it on stream today because I haven't done PvP today yet. And last time I tried to stream PvP, it completely obliterated my my everything. But then again, the last time I did stream, my whole thing fell apart regardless. It just turned to dust in the middle of it, but then it like came back up again fine. So that makes me wonder, was it really PvP's fault for that? Or what? I don't know. Point being though, yeah, I don't know if I want to stream it. I said on Tumblr that like it was gonna probably be like, oh, I do Flight Rising grinding to start, and then like afterwards, probably Final Fantasy. But yeah, I don't know if I want to stream it. I'm already feeling tired. Like, it's very strange because other times I have streamed, an hour flies by and I don't feel tired at all. But I think today, no disrespect to anybody, I'm just saying it how it was or how it. Oh, I need to heal. No disrespect. I'm just saying it how it is. I've been just by my lonesome here, and it's like difficult to. And I've just been like running my mouth somehow. I hate this creature. Somebody explode this creature now. I hate it. It's annoying. No. This is bad. Okay. Okay. Whatever. We're just gonna bite this thing to death. I don't care. And we're refreshing because that was embarrassing. What was that? What was that? What was I talking about? Yeah, I'm just on my own. And previously, I've at least had someone else in chat to, you know, bounce discussion off of. Which makes things easier for me because the thing about me, I think, is that I'm like really good at like talking or like jokings in a group setting, but like if you were to put me just like alone and like have me speak into a camera and be funny for like hours on end, I don't know if I can really do it. I don't know if anyone can do it. That's kind of not really how like streams work, you know? Like I cannot think of a streamer that is just funny or like able to be funny. without any sort of like input either from chat or from like whatever they're engaging with on the stream, which did I not? Oh, I forgot to. Whatever, keep we're gonna keep doubling up. And this kind of loops back around to me, just to the what I mentioned about the critiques of Flight Rising Coliseum grinding, of like, it's very mind numbing. There is not much to engage with here if it's not like the enemy RNG being like really, really mean to me. Or to you, generally. General you. Yeah, this is not fun to play with on your own. I am struggling. This is like probably my worst stream yet. I guess it doesn't help that I didn't really announce it. Like, I announced it on my Tumblr, but it was very like last very last minute, in the sense of like my past streams I've been able to like say like at least the night before, by the way, I'm going to stream this day at this time. But today I just posted the notification. I just posted a message that was like, hey guys, streaming like, I don't know, 6 or 7 p.m. tonight, lol. And then I showed up an hour late. This is like this is what I get. This is my punishment. That serves me right. That'll show me to be so stupid about things. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna take a break after this. That is like, I can't not take a break after this. I think what I need is just a good break. And then I probably will come back to do Final Fantasy, because I still really want, like, I think last stream I said something along the lines of like not wanting all of my Dawntrail experience to be tied to streaming, because that like will severely limit my my chances of being able to play through it all while still being subscribed, because I don't know if I'll be able to really resubscribe this soon after it runs out, because I'm like kind of in the trenches when it comes to my finances right now. So I'm just enjoying it while it lasts. So, oh no, I'm not doing a War Toad again. Get out of here. Do not look at me. Oh, Baldwin's done. Copper? It's another silver? What's wrong with them? It is not going to generate another copper by the time before I finish training these two creatures. Unless I get like War Toads for half an hour. But we're lucky. But yeah, like, I don't want to limit my Dawntrail experience to me streaming, because that will severely limit my ability to finish it before my subscription runs out. But I really do enjoy being able to like capture my my live reactions to it all. And like, I looked at my VODs the other day, and like, okay, I didn't I know that they are recording at like a high quality, but I didn't realize, or I didn't know how high of a quality it actually was. So to be able to actually like on my computer screen, on my PC, my monitor, because I've got like it's really big, it's like 4K or whatever. But like on my phone, I was able to actually really see like, oh, it is 1080p. It just doesn't look bad because my phone is not like got too many pixels for no reason on it. And I was like, phew. So I don't know. But again, I wouldn't want to do it if there's like nobody to watch, because part of me wanting to stream Dawntrail as well, even before me doing this on Twitch, I would stream it to my friends, so I would want them to be, you know, watching me go through it all. But I don't know. Okay, we're exalting these things. I got a gem. That's fun. It's fun. All right. I did not keep track of how much profit this was, but I made money. We can probably, if somebody cares, they can compare the numbers from the start of the stream to this. It don't matter. Hold on, let me look at my dig sites. Oh man, I wish I cared about Arlo. I wish Arlo was like fun to engage with, but it isn't. All right. You're switching to the BRB screen. And I will hopefully return. I'm not sure. I'm taking like a quick like 10 minute break, and if I decide to return, then Final Fantasy will probably be booted up or something. If I decide to not return, I will come back in here and like say, yeah, I wasn't feeling it, or maybe I'll just end the stream if nobody's in here. We'll see. So, see ya. Hey, I just noticed it has not been 5 or 10 minutes, but I just noticed I did not actually update my stream information before starting to stream. And okay, it's updated now, but I'm so deeply embarrassed by that situation. I'm just gonna end the stream here. Goodness gracious. What a stream. I don't know if I'll this might be an omen to never stream Flight Rising Coliseum grinding again, because it was not very entertaining. I don't know. Maybe if I had friends to talk to during this, which will improve anything, honestly. But as my bad. It was to the old title, which was like the Final Fantasy one, which had drops in it. Like I did this incorrectly so badly. Big Twitch is gonna get mad at me, and I don't know how I'm gonna recover from this, man. It's not that deep. I'm aware it's not that serious. I'm literally nobody. But oh my god, that's so embarrassing. That said, yeah, this is the end of the stream. World's worst stream. I guess at some point I did have to flop eventually. And I'm glad that if I had to flop at any point, I'm glad it was it was just 1 hour of Flight Racing, because like let's be honest. If I had to flop to anything, it might as well be a browser-based pet sim that is like widely appreciated, but I currently do not really care that much about. So, who boy. Thank you to anyone who decides to watch this as a VOD or something. I think there was one person in here when I started, but I think they left pretty much like within the first few minutes. because it just wasn't that interesting of a concept, and I'm aware. We're gonna something's gonna be really funny is I can imagine I end this now, and like I find out that my audios are just really really bad or something, or I was like completely incomprehensible, and that's why they left. I don't think that's the case. I think my stuff is like set up normal style, but I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, end of stream, really good 1 hour. I grinded. I ground. If I stream again, I kind of do want to try streaming again tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be 14 for sure. It will be 14. Maybe it'll be a little bit more Flight Rising. Even okay, claims that today was like an omen, but like okay, let's think about this. My blunder was not updating my stream information because I forgot. I just forgot to click the button that says like update it. Is it to update it? But now it's already set to Flight Rising grinding. So you know, I'll be ready for it. I'll be ready for it. So maybe I will try to grind again tomorrow. And besides, I won't have to do as much because unless these end their auction listings soon, I will have like 2 less slots to work with. So that'll just be like 12 dragons to train. So yeah. What a weird stream. I guess it, like I said earlier, it was bound to happen eventually, but oh boy. Maybe for the next one I can also promote it in some servers to see if anybody's interested in like just chilling. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. Goodbye everyone.